Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the first half of February, the 1st through the 15th. We're going to be doing this reading a little differently than last month's reading, where we're going to be using the Energy Oracle deck to see what messages come through. We're going to clarify and get as many messages as we can for the first half of February to see what's going on with your life. Scorpio, please take what resonates with you. Let's see. Scorpio, first half of February, please. You have Angel of Love showing up here. Very beautiful way to start the reading. Scorpio, please. We have Contract. We have Door to Value. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? We have Magician and the Mirror. We have the Thinking Woman. Okay, let's take that one because it fell out. An indecision. So some of you are thinking about a decision to make. We'll talk about it. We'll see what's going on with you. Scorpio, bottom of the deck energy for the first half of February is the Anxiety card. And this card talks about being very anxious, very worried about something. Maybe about this decision that you're unable to make. So we're going to dive into it. And we're going to clarify all of the cards, including this Anxiety card. I've worn out my Rider-Waite deck, doing all of the other signs. So I'm going to use this Crystal Visions deck to clarify your cards. We're going to start with the Angel of Love. First, let's talk about the cards individually. The Angel of Love represents the divine blessing you with romance and with love. This doesn't have to necessarily be romantic love. I feel like it is. This could be love with family, friends, your children, or your parents, or just anyone. The love that you have for your job or something that you feel love for. So we have the Angel of Love surrounding your reading here. And this talks about bringing love into a situation. So you could have some new love coming in. We do have, or you've just begun a new romantic relationship, or you're in an existing established relationship and there's just a lot of love there. With the Contract card, there's some type of documentation paperwork that you have to be wary of. I feel like you're signing some papers that's going to lead to some financial abundance, because the next card we have is the Door to Value. So this contract could be a new job contract, business agreements, a new lease, something dealing with finances, a new promotion, a new position within your existing company. We do have the Magician and the Mirror. So this is kind of a collective energy, because this card has come out for mostly all of the readings that I've done. And Scorpio, you are the last sign. And this talks about manifestation. Being true to yourself and manifesting. I definitely feel like you're thinking a lot about what it is that you want to bring into your life. A Thinking Woman is here. If you are a female Scorpio, this could be you. If you are a male Scorpio, this could be a woman in your life. But she's thinking. She has a lot on her mind. I feel like she's overthinking, and it's making her very, very anxious and nervous about something. Because she doesn't know which way to go. She doesn't know what to do in this situation. She has some confusion. Now, it could be that you are worried about this contract that you're signing, what you're getting yourself into. You're not sure if you should sign it or not. You're not sure which job you should take, or which apartment or home you should take, or which direction you should go in. So let's see what comes through for you, Scorpio. Start with the Angel of Love for the first half of February for the sign of Scorpio, please. We love the Angel of Love, please, for Scorpio. Oh, we have the Three of Swords. So have you experienced some pain, Scorpio? She stabbed right in the heart. I feel like the Angel of Love comes in to heal that, though. We do have the World card. I feel like you're completing a very painful cycle in your life when it comes to romance. Maybe your last relationship, whether it was recent or years ago, was very traumatic for you and hurt you a lot. Maybe it caused you a lot of pain. Maybe there was another person involved, there was some infidelity, and now you're needing to open your heart to love again, and you are very anxious about doing so because you don't want to be hurt again. That's very, very understandable. I know Scorpios are very, very strict when it comes to you playing them. They're not good for that, and they're good at cutting people off. Scorpios can cut you off and not talk to you for the rest of their life. So that may be something that you're experiencing, Scorpio. You've had to cut someone off in your past, and you are very timid about entering into a new relationship. I do feel like, though, that painful part of your life is over, and the Angel of Love is here to bring in some beautiful love for you, to heal your heart. Something is changing and transforming there. We can see the butterflies signify transformation, and you can see the butterflies around her on this World card. You gain some type of peace, or you will be gaining some type of peace. Tell me about this contract card for Scorpio, please. For some of you, I'm being compelled to say that you've dealt with like a karmic type relationship. I really don't like putting labels on that. But it was someone that was in your life. I don't want to say it like this. I mean, take it with a grain of salt because I don't mean it in a bad way. But they were in your life to hurt you for a reason. It was a purpose behind it. It was a meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? It was something that you had to go through. It was necessary for your growth. With the contract card, we have the unknown card, which is not very helpful. It just continues to show that you don't know what to do. Also, be very mindful of those contracts. Read through them. Read the fine print. Make sure you are being given what you are told you are being given in this contract. This could be a lease. It could be a contract about a home. Some documentation about a living situation. It could be a marriage. Some of you are unsure about getting married. You don't know. Some of you, this could be about a prenup in a marriage. You don't know if you should sign the prenup. Or your person is not sure if they should sign a prenup. Someone could be outright refusing to sign a prenup, and now you're having to decide if you are going to go through with the marriage or not. Tell me about door to value, please, for Scorpio. We have the Ten of Swords, yes, painful period, but it's clarifying door to value. Again, something that you went through that ended horribly, that ended painfully, that was hurtful to you. It was a purpose behind it. It was a valuable lesson learned. It was a valuable situation because it propels you forward. And now you glow up. The Empress is also like a collective energy, especially for the readings that I did today, because she keeps coming out. This is the Empress. This is glowing up. So this person that hurt you in the past, Scorpio, this could be someone that you had kids with or have kids with, and this person really like did a number on you, mentally, physically, emotionally, however it resonates for you. But you glow up here. This is what happens when you enter the door to value. The Empress is very abundant. She's very beautiful. She's all things wrapped in one. All of the queens of the tarot deck there. She's smart. She's nurturing. She's kind. She's compassionate. She's passionate. She's driven. She's ambitious. She's all those things wrapped up into one. And she becomes that by going through the journey, by learning through life, and by gaining her wisdom. She's transformed. You see those butterflies again? No, we have the King of Swords popping out here. Could be dealing with an air sign, or you have ended a situation with a guy who was very, very cold, distant. This could also be, or energy, it doesn't have to necessarily be a guy. The Empress can be a man as well. The Empress is not gender specific. It's not coming through as gender specific. So this could be a male who's cool, glowed up. I don't know how to say that part correctly, but you know, they were dealing with a person with air sign tendencies that can be very cold, very distant because they're very intellectual, and sometimes they don't put their heart in or put their passion in. It's just like, no, the smart thing for me to do right now is to kind of be distant from you, kind of not talk to you. This King of Swords doesn't communicate. His sword is right in the ground. He doesn't communicate. So for some of you as well, this can be about a divorce because the King of Swords can represent a lawyer. Something's ending here. Maybe you have to sign divorce papers or documentation. I mean, that's a collective energy. I've said this in many of my readings that I've done for the first half of February. As a collective energy, many of us are experiencing breakups and separations here. So you could be going through that. You're unsure on whether you want to go through the divorce. Maybe you still love this person, but it's here. It's something that the other person may want and is requiring of you. They're wanting you to sign the papers, and you're like, I'm not sure if I should. So you're seeking expert help from a lawyer. We have the Hangman. You're needing to see the situation from a different perspective. You kind of feel stuck. You kind of feel unsure, indecisive. We've already had all of that to come through. But it's like, for some of you, and the energy can be vice versa. I like to say that before I say something that may offend anybody. I don't want to offend anybody. If you know that it's not you, it could be the person opposite of you, or this cannot be your message. But you are refusing to see things for what they are. So your perspective needs to change here. Tell me about the Magician in the mirror. The Magician in the mirror, please. Tell me about the Magician in the mirror, please. We have the Star card. Look at you. Healing. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Allowing something to come in during divine timing. We have good news coming in. The Page of Wands. This can be some type of recognition you've been waiting for. Some of you are getting gigs, or getting gigs to act, to perform. Excuse me. It may make you nervous. Tell me more, please, about this energy. We have the Ace of Cups here. We have new love coming in for you. I feel like you need to know, Scorpio, whatever has happened thus far in your life was destined to happen. It's part of your destiny. It's fated. And we have this new beginning coming in here for you, and it looks very beautiful. It looks like it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. This new connection, or this new love that's entering your life, enters your life at the right time, and they make you very happy, which is beautiful. Also, for some of you, you are performing and you're nervous about it, but you're going to kill it, and it's going to make you so happy. So with the thinking woman, we have the Four of Pentacles clarifying. This is holding on too tightly to something that needs to be released. Nothing can grow in this situation. If someone was to hand this person another coin, they have nowhere else to put it, because they don't want to lose to gain. And sometimes in life you do have to lose to gain. You have to lose a connection to gain a connection. You have to lose a job to get another job, maybe even a better job. You have to leave a place of residence to get another place of residence. So things like that happen. We do have the thinking woman being clarified here by this Four of Pentacles card. So let's see that she's thinking really She's thinking about transforming. I see a butterfly here on this card that I never really noticed before. It's a butterfly right there. Tell me more about the thinking woman, please. If someone's not wanting to sign a contract, especially when it comes to divorce or alimony, someone's not wanting to give up child support, or not child support, well, child support for some of you, they don't want to agree to these documents because, you know, they don't want to pay child support to this woman. Or this could be the woman who's refusing to pay child support to a male. That happened in real life. And so we have the Ace of Swords coming through, bringing some clarity in the situation, bringing some action, much needed action and transformation again. More butterflies. The butterflies are not in every card, right? But the cards that are coming out, we have butterflies here, and I feel like they're very significant in the form of transformation because, Scorpio, you are represented by the Death card, which talks about transformation, and I feel like your sign is always transforming, growing, evolving, rebirthing yourself constantly throughout life, and that is a good thing. There are other signs that do that as well. Geminis do it. I want to say Virgos, Aquarius is for sure. There's a lot of signs out there, a lot of people who reinvent themselves over and over again all throughout their lives to always try to obtain that best version of themselves, and I feel like that's good. So let's see. I feel like you're going to be able to make a decision with this Ace of Swords coming out here. You give it some thought and you'll be able to make a decision. The decision's probably going to deal with you releasing something, releasing a fear, releasing some anxiety, releasing a worry, releasing something that you hold, that you think is valuable, but you have something so much more valuable waiting for you on the other side. Tell me about indecision. Tell me about indecision for Scorpio, please. Okay. We have the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords. So you are not satisfied, fulfilled in any kind of way here in this Four of Cups energy. You have blessings in your life, but you don't find fulfillment in them. And I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, like you're being ungrateful or anything like that. That's not what I mean. I mean that you want more. This is 4 cups. You can get all the way up to 10 cups, but you have to walk away from what you have. This is not enough for you anymore, Scorpio. And you are unsure. You may have that guilt about, am I being ungrateful? No. You can choose better for yourself, Scorpio. You have that right. Some of you are relocating because you're not happy with where you live. Tell me about the anxiety card. Please clarify this card for Scorpio. Tell me about the anxiety card, please, for Scorpio. Tell me about the anxiety card for Scorpio. We have the Hermit card. Definitely thinking a lot. Thinking a lot. I feel like the Divine's with you. So, the Divine will give you information. You just have to tune in. Excuse me. And we have the King of Wands here. We have the Fool showing up at the bottom of the deck, talking about taking a leap of faith. I'm feeling some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Probably specifically a Leo or Virgo. But I feel like you're going to choose to take action. Someone in this connection is going to, or someone in this situation, should I say, is going to choose to take action, going to choose to move forward and to pursue something. They're going to release that fear. We're going to look into the romance angel cards here. to see what comes through for you, Scorpio. I feel like that was a lot of information. Could be for a lot of different groups. Could be for one particular person or situation. Or one particular group of people and situations. Tell me about what Scorpio can expect first half of February, the 1st through the 15th, please. For the sign of Scorpio, please. First half of February. You deserve love. You are lovable. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this is similar to their reading in some ways. If they have that you deserve love card as well. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Scorpio, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Religious factor at the bottom of the deck. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, which just further convinces me that this person that you're coming into connection with, for one, you're very physically attracted to one another. We have this new love here. It's your soulmate. Definitely your soulmate. So let's get through the Mermaid Oracle cards for additional messages for you. What else does Scorpio need to know for the 1st or the 15th of February 2020? First half of February, please. Have waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Beautiful. We have a make-a-wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. It's going to be a very magical time frame for you, Scorpio. And we have wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. This goes back to the thinking woman. Think. You can think things through. You can. You have a decision to make, yes, but you don't have to rush your decision-making process. Things may just come to you. You know, again, from God, from the divine, things may just come to you. And there's your answer. We have rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Some advice for you. Now, we're going to see what you need to know from the Moonology deck for the 1st half of February. This is for the sign of Scorpio. What messages you need to know, please? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And we have balanced spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. That means, Scorpio, that you just need to have a balance between your spiritual religious side and practical everyday life things. I do feel that it's a little extreme to stay in an unhappy situation because religion tells you to. And I respect each and every person's religion, spiritual journeys and paths. But it's an unhappy life living in a bad situation that's harmful to you, even if it's not physical, if it's harmful to your emotional well-being. It's not necessary to stay there. You know what I'm saying? And this doesn't have to necessarily be about love, but a home or an environment or a job or whatever the case may be. You don't have to stay there for reasons outside of you desiring to or wanting to, you know? Obviously, I do always say, don't leave a job and not have another job or a backup plan or a plan B. Obviously, you need to take care of your responsibilities and have a place to stay and food on the table. But you definitely should not, you should always be working towards getting into a better space and out of environments and away from people that do nothing but hurt you, bring you down, cause you pain and turmoil. We have self-care here. This is worrying about you, Scorpio, taking care of yourself. We have healthcare changes. Some of you can be exercising, changing the way you eat, changing what you allow into your body, smoking or drinking. If you have a health situation, you could be hearing some good news about it. It could be a change in your healthcare status. 1 second, let some cards fall out. It's always so hard for me to these cards. Well, let's take the 3 that fell out and the bottom of the deck. It has emotions here, Scorpio. So you have a change in emotions about a person, the way you feel. You have memories that are coming up here. You're remembering something. We have parental care here. Some of you could be caring for your parents. And we have decisions. Yes, we know decisions need to be made, Scorpio. We know that. So you don't have to rush it. Remember your card said to wait. Maybe allow these answers to come to you. So, Scorpio, we're going to close out your reading. And as I close out the reading, I want to just pull one final oracle card and a clarifier. So, what is the final message for Scorpio for this time frame, the 1st to the 15th of February, 2020? Final message for Scorpio, please. We have listening to wisdom. Yeah, that's just reiterating the fact that Spirit's going to be giving you your answer. So definitely tune in to your own intuition. It's probably not an answer you can get from other people. It's something that you will receive yourself. One thing that I like to do with God is ask for a sign, and I ask for a specific sign. I'll say, hey, can you send me a sign, a confirmation if this is something that I should do? Send me a bluebird. And then I'll see a bluebird on the way home from work, or someone will have a bluebird on their t-shirt, or my son will be watching a cartoon and a bluebird will fly across the screen and catch my eye. You ask God for this confirmation and you release it. You don't overthink it, Scorpio. You don't have to keep looking out for the bluebird. The bluebird will make itself known to you. As you release it and go about your everyday life, it will happen. You have messages coming through from Spirit here, so you need to tune in so that you can receive it. Please clarify this card for Scorpio. We have the Knight of Wands. Could be about or dealing with a fire sign. Because it's a Knight, a support card, I'm going to pull another clarifier. I just need a little bit more information because this message could be coming in rather quickly could be coming in rather quickly for you. It's about someone who's been in and out of your life, has hurt you. It's something that you need to know. And Spirit will deliver the message to you, but it's something that you need to know that they did, or that it's okay to move on from this, or you're waiting for some situation. Some of you could even be waiting for this person to apologize to you. I can't say that I see that here, that they will. I can't say that. But you have a situation here where it's something that you may have dwelled on for a long time, and it has caused some trust issues in your life. Someone was not honest with you. Someone hurt you. And I do apologize for that, Scorpio. No one deserves that. And the energy can be vice versa. You could have done this to someone. But it's important to, again, be mindful of how you allow other people to treat you and how you treat others. We should always be nice and sweet to one another and do right by everybody so that we can rack up all that good karma. We are all going to need good karma one day. So Scorpio, that's all I have for you. I hope that something came through this reading that could help you. I do hope that you will come back to watch the second half of the month's reading that will be uploading soon. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.